Yo, this your boy Tristan News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all love, support. Thanks for everybody subscribe to my channel. If you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out my boy C Hood, man. Shout out City to Die OG, man. But enough of that. Today's story is about Oblock HK and Tyquan World TB. They two are the same kind, bro. They like two of the same, bro. And a lot of people don't know them. So I'm going to tell you or give you a little insight on HK. And I'm going to give you an insight on TB. And then I'm going to tell the story on what took place and what happened. And why it happened. And, rest in peace to both of them. But enough of that. HK is the little brother of Slutty, T-Roy, and they got a sister. HK coming up, he didn't stay in Oblock. Like when I was over there, he didn't stay in Oblock. He came over there on Oblock on the weekends. Just T-Roy and Slutty stayed in Oblock. He was smart, man. Whoever had him, they had him away from Oblock, and you could tell like he was getting a real education wherever he was. Similar to TB. TB was smart. Smart, school smart. Like I could see why he was the leader, hidden talents, like karate, stuff like that, people don't know about. When I was in O Block, man, like HK, the last thing you think that he would do was play with a gun, bro, because that wasn't him. He always said that wasn't him. Like people will play with him, bro. One of them try to hand HK like Hakeem, huh? No, bro, I don't play with guns, bro. Ooh, I like females, He used to be smiling and shit. Him, Lizelle Money, Rio, Elijah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they wasn't like that, bro. Always respectful, bro. Number one respectful person over there. He will jump off the porch when his brother get killed, T-Roy mean everything to HK. If nobody don't know that, or if you didn't know, you know now. Or you know from what YouTube, put out there. And a lot of that shit be on hit, But yeah, his brother had got killed Valentine's Day. I was in a cell with his big brother, Slutty, man. Him with Sally's. And, man, shit was all fucked up, man, when they came out and told us that T-Roy was gone, bro. And they came and told us that HK was gone too from his cell. Both of his brothers was lost in my cell. After he died, that's when he jumped off the porch. Now, I had tried to do a public record search on him, on his name, on Hakeem, and I only came up with one police record. Well, two police records. And a police record that I came in homicide report, if he was here right now, would have been questioned and to Cook County for he was implicated by gang members and Poppy, Brick, and Kobe, and TB, and another guy. I don't know the other guy, but the other guy got killed on 77 and 77th or something. I don't know who that is, but he'll be right there. Now, he turned up for his brother. You know what I'm talking about? Now, TB, Tyquan real. Why would they be in tour with Oblock? Well, they really wasn't even in tour with Oblock or none of that. They just happened to have to pick up a war like normal hood shit. They had to pick up their war. Once it's like a generation up there, then boosted, then had us at the top, and then the next generation, they out there, but then they just disappear. The youngest gotta appear. Tyquan Rural, it's a member named Tyquan, man. He was killed right in front of me, man. Right in front of me and Brick. Tyquan was killed by a member of Dry Road City. So you'll be like, Oblock didn't do nothing. Oblock didn't do nothing to, Tyquan Rural. Tyquan Rural is actually powerful if you look at it. A lot of people like underestimate them, look at them like they've been lost and wiped out. Hey, look, I always said this, man. If you hit the head of blocks, whether they did it or not, you hit the head, you on top. No matter how many losses you take. Because some people worth 10 people. Some people in the streets, if you take him, you done took 10 people off the block. You know, at the rate, at the movement that be going. TB will see T-Roy, you know, over there on 71st. He'll see him. Some people say that T-Roy had chased them first. You know what I'm saying? Some people say they spotted T-Roy. You know, T-Roy's in there standing. They came in there, hit him. You know, they got pictures and cameras and everything out here. Public record. You know what I'm saying? TB will be in jail right now. Him man can't get right if they was alive. Most likely. After that, after T-Roy death, HK will go on a spree. Deaths was back to back for the Tuckerville side after that. Poppy got killed in 17. Brick and Kobe got killed in 17. And TB got killed in 17. Now, I just told y'all all 4 bodies implicated with Hakeem in them, which is HK. But they never got a chance to question him because he was gone. He ended up getting killed. Man, him and TB is just alike, man. I've been around both of them. Both of them quiet than a motherfucker. They don't do nothing but pay attention, bro. Like HK used to have on headphones, bro. And that's where I got it from. He'll have on some headphones, bro. And I'm like, look, bro, what you listening to? And he'll be like, I ain't listening to nothing. I'm listening to everybody else out here. They think I got on headphones. And that was smarter than a motherfucker. So he had the smart and the leadership in him. It was just that, you know, once you do stuff in the street, people will keep on pushing you to do that shit. You know, maybe sometimes that's the only time that you can get around these big rappers. Unless your name ringing. You hear me? But I'm going to stay remember him as Hakeem, bro. I'm going to stay remember him as the young boy, man, who was smart. What would happen if, I would just like to see what would happen if they was here and they wasn't on the same shit that they was on or never did that. Which way would they be? He'll be in college. TB will be in college. I know this for a fact. Both of them be in a college, in a prestigious college, in a top 10, Big 10 school, Division I school. You hear me? Yeah, but both sides, everybody talk about scoring and everything. Nobody won between both of them. Neither one of them. Have they ever met? No, they ain't never met. They never knew each other. None of that, bro. This shit is all out of, you know what I'm saying, who did it, and then people attack. Man, I miss HK, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I missed him, bro. Like, just for him just being around. Come to my crib. Used to come to my crib in Concordia where 16 shot from. You know, I was going with a girl out there. She used to live in Oblock, and we moved to Concordia. And he used Zell Money, HK, Rio. They used to come and play and be at the house with them. You know what I'm saying? And T-Roy used to slide on me. J Money, all of them used to slide out there on me. They used to be in Concordia too. What 16 from? 16 to tell y'all. Yeah, man. Tyquan real, bro. Like the hits that was happening or that they being accused of or whatever you want to say, public record, whatever you want to say. Man, it was a lot of repercussion behind that shit. You hear me? But you can never take nothing away if you on some street shit. You know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody won. I'm here to tell y'all that. Ain't nobody won in this shit. Everybody lost. HK, what he did was what I want my brother to do. You know what I'm talking about? If I was in the streets. If I was thinking godly now, but if I was in the streets, get him. You hear me? Like if they took me, you know, that was a real, you know, but I know the reason because T-Roy was his idol. Like, people don't know that, bro. Like, what T-Roy meant to him, bro. Like, what T-Roy meant to a lot of people, but that was his idol. Like, he always try to follow up behind T-Roy and Oblock, and T-Roy be like, nah, man, I said go in the building, you know. And that's where he'll go. He'll go up his auntie house, up Zell Money in them crib, you know. And all I know him for, him, Pebble's son who got killed on Front Street, who got killed on 59th, all them, bro, girls, bro. Like, they never was into gang banging, bro, on everything. And then, you know, you could become a product of your environment. I'm going to do a story on Poppy, man. That's Lil Darrell, brother, man. That was my little homie, too, man. Respectful. You know, Poppy ended up getting killed on 71st Street. Innocent lady ended up getting killed. Then Brick and Kobe got killed on St. Lawrence. And then TB ended up getting killed. And they said, the public record, you know, or according to somebody who, I don't know who know that. Like somebody had a mic or something right there. But they saying that HK caught TB. And when he caught him, TB said, you got me. Now, I can't see TB saying that. You know what I'm talking about? Because TB, he was one of them people, like, if you caught, bro. Like, he ain't going to try to he ain't going to try to bow out on you, bro. You know, because he quiet, so he ain't used to talking. So I can imagine him saying, you got me, and I can imagine him hearing him say it. Man, rest in peace to TB, man. I remember when I first met him, bro. I met him through Reese. We called him Mouth. He from 35th, one of the BDs 35th. And he used to stay on Vernon. He was the only BD that stayed right there on Vernon. And he had little D-Money them, all them out there whooping motherfuckers. You don't want to buy no weed or you selling weed on they block, he going to have a little short and them fuck you up on everything. That's how I first met TB. And, you know, and I know his daddy from Paxton. I've been over there. I lived over there 2004, 2003. I stayed on Paxton and Constance. So, you know, I know Big Terry Berry. So, you know, when I found out that was his son, you know, we just linked instantly. But a lot of people lost their lives to this shit, man. And for other people just to be around and still, like you alive, nigga. Run with your blessing. You want to jump around and dance around and we up on the skull and all that, bro. You going to go with your homie. You going to be where your homie at. You know what I'm talking about? Or in a versus situation. You know, wishing you was with your homie. But, yeah, man, I couldn't believe it, man. I was in a cell with Slutty, his HK brother, bro. When he died, he got the news when the chaplain came around for T-Roy. And then the chaplain would come around at the end in the wintertime. Your brother Hakeem Murray was killed. You hear me? Hakeem Murphy was killed. Murray, it was killed. And my motherfucking mouth hurt. I had to scratch my gums. Y'all bear with me. But yeah, this Trench News, man. I'll be at y'all with a Poppy story tomorrow. Man, rest in peace to both of them boys. Like, shit sad, man. Glock 23 with a stick, I'm out.